Don't you hate dishes? You always have to clean them, put them away, get them back out. The dish maker is a new kind of kitchen appliance that makes dishes on demand when you're ready to eat. And when you're done, you can just throw them back in and it recycles them back to the raw material. So you don't have to worry about cleaning your dishes or putting them away. The dish maker makes plates, cups, and bowls out of an acrylic material. And it takes about a minute to make each plate. So in 15 minutes, you can have all the dishes you need for a family of 4. The material gets recycled thanks to its shape memory properties, so that a little bit of heat and pressure applied to the dish returns it to its original flat shape. And you can see how all the raw material you need for a year takes as much room to store as a single dish that's been made. To make a dish, I put a piece of acrylic in the dish maker, and it's going to go to be softened and then formed by the machine. A heater rises up to soften the acrylic at about 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you'll see the heated plastic move to the stamping station. In the second station, a motor-driven stamp clamps the plastic and forms it to a variable depth, up to about 5 inches. The machine takes about a minute and a half to make each plate, and the acrylic material that I'm using is non-toxic food-grade acrylic, and the molecules are arranged in a glass form so that there's a little bit of elasticity that has a shape memory, so that it can be formed to a variety of depths, such as a plate or a bowl or a cup, and then when it's reheated and formed again, it can return to its original shape of an acrylic disc. Right. In our experiments, a dish can be recycled at least 100 times without degrading the material. The advantage of the dish maker is that you can store all of the dishes that a family needs inside this machine, which is about the size of a regular dishwasher. At the same time, if you're having guests and you want to enjoy a drink, you can just make those kinds of dishes. And you don't have to store all of the dishes that you might ever need, just the material to make enough for a given day. The second station also serves to recycle the dishes. When a dish that's already been made goes into the second station, it's crushed by the weights above, and over about a minute and a half, it returns to its flat shape. You can see at the very end of the process, the plastic actually cups upwards and returns to being perfectly flat. The dish maker is a prototype machine that shows that we can make a variety of products within the home and recycle them into new products, instead of having to always buy things and throw them away, taking up landfill and extra energy. The dish maker also shows how designers can start to think not about products, but about entire product life cycles. And the life cycle can be housed within a single appliance in the home. When designing the dish maker, I considered all of the possible products that a family would need and tried to make a machine that could make all of them, but at the same time recycle them so that they don't take any extra room. A dish maker shows a lot of promise, and just like we have printers in our homes today, we can imagine in the near future having printers for materials, downloading new designs off the web or designing them ourselves, and then printing a variety of things without the worry of wasting material or space, because as soon as you're done, it will just melt back to its original shape.